What's that?
Okay. Welcome to a new podcast called The Reality Roundtable. I'm your host, Jonathan Brown, and I have 3 guests with me. Would y'all like to introduce yourselves?
Yes, my name is Vanessa Johnson.
I'm Kendall with the blonde hair.
And I am Rashad McLeod.
And today we're going to talk about what you will and won't accept in relationships. Now, who would like to go first?
You can do the honors.
I got to go first?
Yeah, you can do the honors.
Yes, please.
Okay, well, one thing I won't accept in a relationship is a woman that won't go out there and get her own.
Okay, I told you on that. Yes.
I can't do that.
What do you mean, like a woman that just won't work, or?
I mean, you got to realize, like, I'm about to be out here grinding. She got to go get hers, too.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair.
What if she would have stayed at home and keep the kids?
Say what?
I mean, I see nothing wrong with that, but like,
What if she would have stayed at home and keep the kids?
I mean, well, I guess you could do that, but you got to bring something. You got to bring something.
She
man.
taking care of your kids.
I can't bring in all the bread, bro.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she could have her own business.
That's what I'm
from
saying.
home. She could work from home.
Yeah, so she's hustling then.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. But what if she like, I want to just be a stay-at-home mom?
You better be running the business then. Bring something in.
wait.
So you're saying she doesn't offer anything unless she's making money?
Yeah.
I never said that.
That's basically
That's
what
what it sounds like.
I'm saying I can't be the only one bringing in
But
money.
if you're bringing in a certain amount of money, like a lot of money, then
Yeah. If you say you're making $100,000 a year, she can be like,
let's say you're
pretty
even
good.
a
That's pretty
million, and you don't want her to stay at home.
Huh? Say what? Say what?
and she wants it. She already
If
said, she's like,
if
I
she's
want
like,
to
you
stay
know,
home.
I've been working all my life. I really want to spend time with my kids.
I already spent time with your kids, but we got to grind.
But if you're building, okay, never mind.
We got to grind.
No, keep it going.
Well, I mean, but
It's good for podcast.
I think so. If you're making a substantial amount of money, say you're making $1 million a year, and she's like, I want to stay at home and keep the kids.
She could do that, but if we're married,
No. She not bringing nothing into the business. It's just you in the business. She take care of the kids
And she's taking care of you.
and
The house.
you
And
and
the
the house.
Well, actually, if she's doing that, then that means I didn't pay for everything, so everything is in my name. So if we are getting married, then that means, a prenup got to be signed. Then.
Wait, hold on.
A prenup got to be
God.
signed.
a prenup.
Hey, that was
So-
south.
That way
A
it sounds
woman,
quick.
a woman does a lot more than just bring in money. We gotta build y'all up, take care of you, have the kids,
Wait, build us
take
up. Wait
care
a minute.
of the kids.
Time out.
Look, hear out.
All right, go ahead.
We build y'all up. Y'all can build us up. Sometimes y'all can tear us down. But
Sometimes y'all can tear us down
Look,
too.
Look, and
it's
that's
a two-way street now.
and that's true. That's true. Look, I'm just talking.
It's good to have a woman's point of view.
But I'm just saying. So you're saying that she's not doing anything unless she's making money.
No, I'm saying she's not bringing anything financial to the table.
So-
you got to bring
so
something
something-
financial to the table.
So financial, weighs more to you than emotional.
I'm not saying that, but you got to realize relationships are a business.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I was not ready for
So you're
that.
saying that she's gonna be a bad investment if she doesn't bring in finances to you?
That's a liability then.
No, it's not a liability.
That's a liability.
It's not a
God
liability.
If I'm investing my time into you, you got to be an asset then.
But she's an asset in other ways other than that. Because if you're saying,
She's-
let's say, hold on,
Yeah.
sorry. If y'all got together and you didn't have that much money, she didn't have that much money, but she was working, and you start making $1 million a year, and then she has kids and says she wants to stay home, then you're saying she's now a liability when she was an asset?
What I'm saying is, if I do get that type of money, then I'm going to give her a position to where she can keep making that money.
No, she don't
No.
want to do that. She want to stay home. She wants to stay home. She's like, Jonathan, I want to stay home and keep the kids. I
So
don't
you
want to do that.
so you're saying money changed her?
No,
It changed you.
It changed-
no, it doesn't.
I'm grinding. What do you mean it changed me?
She now has the option to choose whether she wants to keep working or whether she wants to stay with the children. She can do both, but at a certain moment, she's saying right now, while my kids are young, I want to stay with the kids. You're saying that for that moment, she's a liability.
Does she have a plan for the future?
Oh my fucking! She's married to you.
She's married to you.
She's married to you. I mean, whatever y'all.
Her
got
plan
going.
for the future is whatever you want to do.
This is concerning for me.
This is concerning. How?
It doesn't make sense.
Finances play a huge role in relationships.
It does. But
It's
It's
that's the
really the
thing,
main
though.
reason people get divorced.
Right, but if you're okay,
Yep,
never
I'm
mind.
there. Kind of.
Yeah.
It's half and half. I get
It
that.
is.
I mean, emotional support, all that. Cheating.
I feel like if I'm making $1 million a year and my wife would to stay home and keep my kids,
Right.
then I'll be like, okay, that's fine.
So you ain't gonna.
But
give
that's
her
just
no-
me.
So you ain't gonna give her like maternity leave? Like,
yeah, she get maternity
gonna be
leave.
working.
She can get maternity leave. I'm an understanding guy.
I am done with you.
Oh, what?
I'm an understanding dude. What you talking about?
So
Oh, fuck.
you gonna make her sign that prenup?
But hold on now.
Am I balling?
Yes, you're balling.
Not at first. No,
Not at first. Not when you first
get
meet
there,
her.
You get there
Look,
eventually.
y'all both like.
Now, in that case, I probably wouldn't make a sign a prenup.
Well, so you think you're already balling, you'll make her see. Well,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
You got to protect your blind side, man.
I mean, I think I would get a prenup if I was like.
What I look like? Jeff Bezos? Arthur Blank? Those are billionaires. Their wives are now billionaires because they divorced each other.
That's true.
But they're still making money though.
Here's the thing. If I do divorce somebody, I don't want her and her new dude living off my money.
Well, no,
I can't have
It's
it.
but
her
she
money.
helped you.
Huh?
It's
She
her money.
helped you. She may have not helped you financially, but she helped keep you afloat. If you think about it,
Okay.
you might not be taking care of her anything in any other area but financially. Is that enough?
Now, in that sense, I can see where you're coming from.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, hey, but we've established that finances play a huge role.
Right, but
That's true,
do
that's true.
emotions play an even bigger one. How you help them as a person, how you talk to them, how you treat them. That's important.
Very true, but sometimes you gotta put your emotions to the side.
So you really do consider a relationship a business. Like
Absolutely.
straight up.
Absolutely.
Nothing else. No emotions.
No,
Leave it
there
out.
are emotions,
But it's a business.
it's a business.
Okay.
Okay. I mean,
All right, what's something you want to sell in a relationship with Sean?
I don't know. I think everything I want to accept is like the normal things,
Yeah.
like cheating. I don't really think it's like nothing specific. I'm like, oh no, I will not accept that. But I don't know.
Oh no, cheating! You got to get cut up. You got to get
No,
cut off.
cheating's a death sentence. I promise you.
It is a death.
But if I actually committed to you to marry you, then I wanted that and that only.
I mean, but for me, I feel like it's hard to, like, I'm a business major. It's hard for me to make my relationships as a business. Like, I don't view it as such. I feel like it has to be separate. So if you're viewing it as a business, you're like, oh, that was a bad investment. I'm moving forward to invest in something else. But if, like, you put all your time and energy into that, you're going to be very sad. You're going to be very angry.
I mean, you are. But you got to keep it pushing. As
Yeah,
my
you
clothing line
will.
says, you got to keep it pushing.
Look, all right. Look, all right, advertising.
Well, it is my show, so you know I got to advertise.
I hear you.
Link
But
will be in
yeah,
the description.
look, if my wife cheat on me, this is gonna be like, I'm gonna be mad. Of course, I'm gonna be upset,
Of
very
course.
upset. But I'm just gonna be like, I'm not gonna.
Well, it depends on how you catch me because I have different moods throughout the day. If,
If
I'm
they
not- no, it's
catch
not
you-
that bad.
If they
I'm
catch you
letting
in
you
the
know
worst
right
of the
now.
worst
then
mood,
the worst of the worst are dying. If they catch me in a good mood, I'll just go like, okay.
okay,
I'll forgive you.
What
We
if
can
she?
work this out.
What
We
if she
can
just
try to-
tell you?
If she tell me, okay, if she tell me, then I'm gonna be calm about it.
No, you won't.
I promise you. Well, okay, I'm not gonna be.
She's not gonna be calm about
No,
it.
nobody would be calm about that.
But I'm not gonna like fucking kill her or like get super mad. I'm just gonna go like, okay, give me like.
So if you walk in on them cheating,
walk in.
Oh no, I'm throwing you out right then and there. I'm not giving you a chance to put your clothes
But
on.
like I said,
dog. No, you
depends.
got to go.
It depends on my mood.
you not give her a chance to put their clothes on.
No, you got to go.
Okay, so
You really got to go.
I have a question. I know that we're talking about marriage.
What's up? We're actually recording the podcast right now.
How y'all doing?
Good.
how you?
How you doing, Dr. Cable?
What's up, my man? Yeah, that day you saw me, how you doing?
Alright, I'm good with
So
my
y'all doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all doing a podcast?
I told you I was gonna do it. I'm gonna make it happen.
Look, am I being recorded?
Yes.
Oh,
Speak to the people.
what y'all talking about?
We're talking about what we will and will not accept in relationships.
And right now we're talking about cheating.
But they're talking
Not
about
just relationship, marriage.
cheating in marriage. I feel like we need to talk about just now. But that's a long ways away.
What are y'all talking about? Marriage and cheating and stuff?
Yes.
What you want,
Will
and won't accept
Yeah, what
in
you
a
will and will
relationship.
not accept in relationships.
Okay. I would just say somebody that's, and you can edit it or keep it, whatever. The only thing I would say is in a relationship, I won't tolerate disrespect
Yes.
I know that's right.
Yes.
and embarrassment, like literally embarrassment. Me and my wife have a thing where if we disagree, like say we were all out playing spades or something at the crib or something,
Yeah.
and there's a discussion, and when it's cool to go back and forth, but as far as like just a level of embarrassing my significant other
Yeah.
or degrading what they say, that's kind of where we draw down. Now, when we get in the car and we get home, it's like, hey, why do you say that? You know?
Yeah.
But in front of other people, I think that's the part where I think people, because you know, your relationship is like a friend. Like if we're friends, I would never do anything to embarrass my friend.
Right.
That's what makes us friends. It's like this,
My best friend.
my
Bond,
best friend.
yeah.
So I think we talked about it at the Cousin Conversations, how I think we put too much into a relationship with your significant other. It's very simple. The rules are the same.
Right.
How would you treat your friend? Whatever that looks like. I know there's some other things that go within the relationship. We all know that.
Yeah.
But let's just keep it simple. Like, be respectful, be nice, say thank you, say please.
Right.
May I? What do you think? You know,
Right.
just keep the. Well, this is beautiful.
I appreciate you, Doug.
Thank
This is
you.
and we'll talk more. If I don't see y'all have a great rest of your semester.
All
Thank you, you
right,
too.
All
thank you.
A's, finish strong.
I appreciate you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Capel.
Okay, appreciate
That was
it.
Dr. Julian Capel right there.
Look,
You have to appreciate
let him
it.
know.
He actually brought
let
up a good
him know.
point.
He did bring up a good point.
What about niggas not reading?
No!
Wow.
Disrespect and
all
embarrassment.
Like,
Like,
Yeah.
That's true. No,
Treating
for real.
people
Niggas
like
really don't read though.
friends. Your
And
best friend.
speaking of that, how you treat people, I heard from somewhere that it's not even how she treats you. How does she treat other people? You need to watch out for that.
that is very
Wow.
true.
No, like it's
How she
saying.
treat her friends and her family, because
Well, I heard somebody. I can't remember who told me this. I don't know if it was somebody in my family or not. But it was like, they told one of my cousins. They was like, when you go on a date or whatever,
I know he's going.
notice how she treats the waiter. That's how you can tell if they're like, because the waiter really can't do anything for him but like
Yeah, just
serve him in that moment. So if he's like disrespectful, if she's disrespectful to the waiter, just like
You can kind of tell.
you gotta tell a little bit because I mean, of course, especially first dates. First dates, everybody putting on a show anyway.
Yeah, that's very true. It's like an interview.
So I mean, like, that's a good way to say it.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know, everybody's going to get a first impression, but you got to make a good first impression
That's
so
true.
that you can have
That's
an
true.
opportunity to make a second impression.
Hey,
that's very
Yeah.
true.
And that's why when they mess up, like, the first impression, like, you really need to be careful about giving them that second chance. Because if you were to allow yourself to slip up that bad for me to be like, ooh, and you're like, well, no, like, then it's like, no.
but something like what? How?
Y'all want to hear this one too?
Oh, my God.
Like, what do you mean by mess up? Like, they call you the wrong name or something?
No, I mean, like you're really late.
I did that before.
Like, you're
On a
extremely
date?
late.
No, not on a date.
Oh,
No, not on
I'm
a
sorry,
date.
no,
No.
Now, you got to show up. You got to show up somewhat on time.
Yeah, on time. Like, I mean, 5-10 minutes, that's okay. But you talking about, like, late.
Yeah, think about it.
What?
It's
What's
not-
late?
it's not
20
even-
minutes?
20 minutes is definitely late.
Yeah.
20 to 30 minutes. If you come
But if
within
they
that
tell you-
window, that's disrespectful. But after that, it's like, oh, I'm about to go.
But if they tell you,
If they tell you I'm running late, then that's okay.
Okay, what if you like have a legit excuse? Like, I know girls don't like excuses, but like, what if your phone died, traffic's bad, you're out of gas,
Look.
something like
Okay,
that?
this is
I
how
don't think she's going to
No,
go
that
for
shit-
that.
No,
I know she ain't gonna go for it, but that
this
shit be
is-
happening
This is
for
how
real.
this is how I view it because people. You're right. That can happen, but like if you're already 20 minutes late and then you tell me, oh, I'm going to be running more behind, or I don't think I'm going to make it.
Oh,
You
no.
knew that
I would not cancel.
beforehand. You knew you probably weren't going to make it if you didn't leave on time. Like, just be straight up. Like, there's no need to be like, oh, well, no, because you're lying.
So you want honesty.
Honesty
Yes,
is important.
that's the biggest thing. And if I asked you, like, why did you do that? Just tell me why.
Okay, I got a question on that one. Now, sometimes the honest truth sounds like bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It does sometimes.
that could be true.
But sometimes,
Honesty's not always appreciated.
I don't think it is either, bro. I really don't.
No, okay, hold on. I feel like I'm trying to think about my experiences, but I feel like I know. Look, what the world?
Go ahead.
I don't know. I just feel like when I ask, like, why did you act like that, or why did you like say that, and it's like, well, I don't know. I just was. It's just like.
It'll be like,
It's
because I
fake.
felt like it.
So you want clear answers.
Yes, I want clear answers. I want to be like, okay, well, I didn't think you wanted to talk to me, or I didn't think, like, so we can just get to the root of that so it doesn't happen again. But if you give me, like, BS answers, how am I supposed to know what's really going on with you?
What do you consider a BS answer, though?
Yeah.
Like,
If she
okay,
don't
for
believe it.
example.
Like
but-
like
what it
Dr.
is.
Tay said yesterday, we're gonna make you explain what you're trying to talk
That's
about.
it.
well, okay, basically, okay, trying to figure out how
You
to
can use
like-
an example if you want to.
Yes. So let's say I'm talking to guy number 1, which is
Okay.
just that's only
So
it's
you got,
only
so
one
you got
guy.
more than
This
one
is
guy.
hypothetical.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
only
This
one
is
guy.
hypothetical.
But it's just guy number 1.
How about this guy?
Just guy. Okay.
right, yeah.
His name is Guy. And so let's say I'm like at a table and he's like he walks past me but he's with his friend, but he doesn't say anything. And so I say, hey, like the next day, hey Guy, why did you walk past me yesterday and didn't say anything? Like wave nothing. And he was like, well, I mean, I was with my homeboy and I didn't want to like interrupt your conversation. I didn't want to like, you know, stop our conversation, so I just didn't say anything. To me, that doesn't make any
how
sense.
long-
See, yeah,
how-
you might want to drop a dude like
how long-
he's too busy trying to.
How long
impress
you
his
and
friends.
guy have been communicating?
I don't think that matters.
It does matter.
Kind of does.
No,
If
because
y'all just
I
started
feel
now,
like,
I mean, I'm not-
I wanna hear
going
this.
back to
Dr. Cable.
what Dr. Capel said. If I'm supposed to treat you like a friend, I wouldn't not speak to my friend if I'm walking past.
Okay, that's true.
So I would be like, okay, so are we even friends?
Ooh.
Like, what's going on?
But were y'all friends to begin with?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
most people just hop in relationships like that. nowadays.
Look, and I don't believe in that.
I don't believe in
I don't
that
like
either.
it
Take
either.
your time.
Take your time, be.
You know what? I don't know because you hop in as friends, you might get stuck in the friend zone.
That is very
Well,
true.
hold
That's
on.
very true.
You
So
might
what you
get
guys
stuck
take
in the
sometimes.
friend
And
zone.
here's my question: do guys even look for a relationship right now?
It depends on the guy.
Depends, yeah.
We're all built
Now all guys are the
differently.
same.
All guys the same. It's not as black and white as girls make it
It
seem.
really isn't.
Do we really make it seem?
Yes,
like
y'all
that?
do. Y'all make it seem like all guys are the exact same.
All guys are dogs.
Yeah, like
Hold on now.
it depends on the guy.
It's about what you tell me.
It's
versus-
about-
It's about what you tell me versus what you do. That's the problem.
So walking the walk and talking the talk.
So you're evaluating our actions more than our words.
Yes.
Everybody. That's why I evaluate actions more than words do.
Yeah.
And so it's like if you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there, or I'm gonna do this, or you know, I like you. If you don't act like that, then bye.
Yeah, like my
That's
Angela
fair.
said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
That's true. But
But you
it's
can
just
still be in
like
the friend zone after that too.
Hey, but going back to the second chances,
I don't believe in that.
you don't.
You don't believe in second chances?
No.
Oh.
I meant like the whole friend zone thing.
You don't believe in the friend zone?
No, I believe in the friend zone.
Oh.
I believe if you already like say I'm interested in you and y'all are getting to know each other, you ain't gonna get stuck in the friend zone if y'all both.
no, yes,
No, but-
you will.
If y'all both have an interest in each other.
Okay, that's different though.
That's
They
what
don't
I'm
have
saying.
interest. No,
If
sometimes
y'all
you
both
pursue
have
them,
an interest.
They don't have the
So,
interest.
how somebody get in the friend zone is if Guy has an interest in Vanessa, but Vanessa does not have an interest in Guy.
That's true.
No,
That's how a guy gets
So
put
you
in the
telling
friend
me-
zone.
but
A guy
girls
can-
get put in the friend zone more than guys.
Whoa.
What are you
Under-
I'll
talking
get that in
about?
half and half. I'm gonna get that in half and half.
More than
It's
I think more
50-50.
than I think more than guys understand, because like for guys you can tell like, oh, she don't really want him like that, so he's in the friend zone. You can just tell. But it's like for me, like if guy were to be like, oh yeah, I like you and all that stuff through text and like through on FaceTime and all this stuff, but then I see you in public and you trying to act like I'm just your regular friend. It's like, what are we doing?
See, so
So it's like.
Establishing a friendship.
No, that's not. But, okay, no, it's
you
not.
supposed to be all lovey
is it-
dovey in public?
This
No,
man
but I'm
killing
saying, is
some
it-
votes.
No, but you see what I'm saying? Is it really a friendship or are we talking to get into? That's a difference to me. I feel like you act different. If I have a crush on my friend, that's different between I'm talking to this one guy.
But y'all already established a friendship. Your friend, guy.
That's true.
You already established a friendship.
I got a question. Why are we talking nowadays? For real.
But that's why I'm asking. Do guys
Honestly.
even really want a relationship?
It
Depends on the guy.
on the guy.
We're not
Right, but
all
if you
the same.
okay, I don't understand how you can talk to somebody, but like not okay. Be in a talking stage with somebody, but not want a relationship with that person.
You just want attention. They just want attention.
I call it keeping your options open.
That's what I call it.
Basically, more.
That's
or
all
less.
you doing.
No.
Just keeping your options open.
It's not good, but it's the truth.
No, because if that's the case, you talk to multiple
Yes.
people.
And,
That's the-
whoever you get
that's the
first,
point.
you cut the rest
See,
off.
let me tell you.
And sometimes you don't.
This is
If
why
you do
people
that.
get their
No,
feelings
I cut
hurt
the rest
No, I
because
what I'm saying.
people have
Sometimes
made talking exclusive.
But if you say, but it's
Look.
not okay. Hold on. Girls really don't assume. We really, at least, hold on. I'm not speaking for all girls. I'm saying in my experiences, I don't assume. I go based off of what you tell me, and then after you tell me that, then I go based off of how you act, and then I determine if I want to continue whatever we started. But it's like if you tell me I'm the only person you're talking to, and then you don't want a relationship. I'm like, well, why are we talking? Like, it doesn't make sense. For me, it's like, it's what y'all give us to think about and to go off of that doesn't go together. It just doesn't.
Nah, I think if you're talking to one person, it could be multiple. It's not like a pinpoint reason why y'all are not dating yet. I think the problem is like girls is like if they don't see a title, then it's like, oh, I'm not like
Don't commit.
Yeah, that's what girls are like. If
Guys,
you're not gonna make me your girlfriend, then why are we talking?
I feel like for me, it's not even about like the name. It's about how if you treat me like I'm your girlfriend, then we don't have to have the title. It's about like if you talking. Did you see what I'm saying?
I see
That
what you're
doesn't
saying,
make
but
sense.
I see what you're saying, but it don't make sense.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
that's not making sense at all.
If you act
gotta
like,
put
if
a
I treat you
title
like my
on.
girlfriend, but we don't have the title, so you're
you
not my
say-
girlfriend, so I can do whatever I want.
Wait, so is that really
That's what
how
you
y'all
just
feel?
said.
Yeah, that's how
No,
we-
but I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, oh my god. Okay, never mind.
Look, you can legit
We
talk
guys
to
like
one
clarification.
person. Like you legit talk to one person. You're not talking to multiple people. You can talk to one person, and that person is not. You don't want to make that person your boyfriend or girlfriend. I think you can. It's certain people you can be talking to one person, and you're just not ready to be in that relationship yet. It could be multiple reasons you're not ready to be in that relationship. Me personally, I'm 22 years old. I'm not hopping in no relationships just for fun, all willy-nilly these days. My next girlfriend, I want to be my wife. That's me. So I'm going to take as much time as I feel deemed necessary to decide or figure out if, like, I want that person to be my girl.
But I feel like I'm not saying that y'all need to be out here willy-nilly saying like you want to get in a relationship with somebody. But I feel like if you're trying to talk to somebody, that person you should consider your potential wife. Like there should be a reason why you chose that person to be like, I think I really want to get to know you better. And if you really like them, I feel like a relationship is not y'all are actually getting married. A relationship is further trying to get to know them more. So I don't understand. If you got to know them as friends, why would you not want to take it a step further?
No. But what I'm saying is that
There are new expectations
They really
after.
like it's different. Like
Within the
it's
relationship.
completely
The
different.
expectations are not
girls
the same.
act like why we can't just get a title. Girls act like that, but it's not just as simple as what's with your girlfriend. It's not just cut and dry like that. It's a completely different ball game when you are my girlfriend. That's completely different.
Oh yeah, and you were talking about like second chances or whatever. I feel like if a person does give that person who cheated on them a second chance, and they get cheated on again, then that's your fault for giving them a second chance.
I mean, I wouldn't say all that. If you give them a second chance, they're like saying that they're going to change their ways by saying they want a second chance. And if they fuck up on that, that's on them, not the actual person giving them a second chance or letting them have the second chance. So
see, with me, you wouldn't get a second chance.
Right, because you go off of business. Most people go off of emotion. And it's like, oh, I really like this person. And I really feel like they've been a huge part of my life. And then you'll be like, well, they made a mistake.
See, the problem with girls, they be putting time limits on dudes. If you don't make me like your girlfriend
they're
in
gonna dip
6
off
months,
what
I'm
they can
leaving.
do, basically.
Well, how long? I mean, if you're talking to me
6
for
months?
6 months. That's a long. That's a
We're
long
getting to know
time.
each other.
No.
Yes.
So,
What
how-
is
I mean,
that?
well,
What's your
that's
time- what's
part of
your
a
time frame on
relationship. That's what getting to know stage in a relationship.
I don't have a time. Like, it's not like I'm like, okay, if he doesn't make me mine, make him. You know what I'm saying?
Girls
If
have a
we're
time
not
limit, though.
dating by 3 months, then it's over. I'm not saying it depends on like how much you really try to get to know me in that
But
period.
do you have a
of time.
timestamp though?
All girls have
Everyone
a
has a
time limit.
timestamp.
I'm
I have a
telling you,
timestamp.
they have a
Everyone has a
time
timestamp.
limit.
We can't all be P. Diddy.
That would
and
have
chick
that would have
for
problems.
a
That
decade
would
and not
have that
pay
would have
for
problems
nobody.
lied. They be like, oh, I'm gone. They be say that. Girls say all the time. If you dating a dude, say you dating a dude for 5 years, you be like, he ain't gonna make me his wife. What's your problem?
Okay,
Well, that's different. The time it takes for you to decide you want to be in a relationship versus the time it takes for y'all to be married, that's completely different to me.
So, do you have a time limit for both?
I have a time. I'm sure I'll be like after 2 years if you're not talking about marriage and we've been dating and I'm a certain
Whoa.
age.
2 years.
I'm a certain age.
Okay.
If I'm a certain
okay.
age.
I see that one. Okay, certain age.
If I'm a
certain age.
certain age, y'all.
If you 21 years old,
No.
Not now.
If I'm
No.
a certain age.
what age is that?
I'm gonna say 26.
Probably
and above
after
for me.
college.
26 and above for me. After I get my PhD and
Now that I
shit.
think about it, okay, I'm 18. Okay.
Oh, you a youngin'? Oh my god.
If you
Oh my gosh.
1 year
If I'm
removed from
20
undergrad,
if I'm like 24, if it's like if you're dating for that long, that's a long time.
what's that?
That's a long time.
So you 24. Y'all been dating since you been 22. You want him to go ahead and marry you?
Well, not like that. If we're not discussing it, if you haven't brought it up by 2 years, then
Brought it up.
Brought it up. Why would you bring it up in the
brought it? What does that mean?
So like after
Like-
1 year, you're like, oh, babe, gonna get married?
no.
She said
I'm saying
two.
After 2
No,
years.
I'm saying
That's
after,
not
after
breaking
year
it up.
one, you wanna get married, you just have a year to contemplate about it, and then
No.
boom.
After 2 years, if you haven't like discussed it naturally, if y'all haven't been like, I just don't think that
I don't know
that's
about that
normal. But I'm not
I don't know
saying
about that one
I'm
either.
not,
I can't
I'm
co-sign
not,
that
but
one.
I'm
I
not
don't know about
saying
that
I'm
one.
not saying I'm gonna break up with you. I'm saying that's a red flag for me because it's like, do you really want this long term? Because if you're saying that you're waiting until you find like your wife or whatever, I'm thinking you're dating with intention. So you're
Right.
thinking like, okay, at some point I want to make you my wife. Then that's what y'all should eventually discuss after a certain period of time.
Okay.
Especially if
Yeah.
it took y'all that long to get a relationship and then y'all been in a relationship. I feel like that should have been discussed at some point.
Oh, sure.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying if you don't marry me within 2 years, it's over. I'm
Okay.
saying if we don't discuss it, it's no type of. That's just a bit much.
Okay, I agree with that.
So
That's fair.
Oh, word. Y'all good on that?
Yeah, we're good on that one.
yeah.
Well,
I think it's the
okay.
only one we actually universally agreed on.
Okay,
Yeah.
Vanessa, what would you not accept in a relationship?
Control.
I mean, that's like
I'm not
that's like a universal thing. Like that's vice versa too.
Yeah, I just feel like if you wouldn't do it, then don't like do it, and then tell me I can't. You know what I mean?
So you don't like hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Kendall, what would you not accept?
It's a lot I want to accept. But,
Oh Lord.
I don't know. Do you know my situation from last year?
Oh, I would like to hear.
Are we telling stories on here? Okay.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
would like to hear.
Refresh
Look,
it.
no names.
Okay, I'm not doing names.
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
please don't do
I'm
the
not trying to
names.
get sued.
Please don't do no names.
So last year, I was dating this girl. And everything's all straight. Like, well, she told me she was bipolar, like diagnosed bipolar, and she is. So I was ready to deal with that. Oh, it's on? Okay. So I was ready to deal with that, and then maybe like 5 months went by, and everything was all good, and then something shifted in her, and she became dishonest, started lying, cheating. She started gaslighting me for. If y'all don't know what gaslighting is, like literally manipulating you and your mental health and all that. And it got to the point where I was in a sunken place. It's a real place, just so you know. I wasn't like myself. I was doing like, I was literally submissive as fuck, like super submissive. I would do anything she says, even though I know she's lying about half the stuff. Just kind of in a weak state, and
What was the race of this girl?
black.
I didn't ask this question, so
I was just interested. Just interested.
condone stereotypes.
I'm saying I didn't ask the question. That's all. I'm saying.
But okay.
It got to the point where her friend tried to jump me. It was the funniest story ever.
What?
Her best friend tried to jump me. It was funny.
Some crazy
What's-
chicks.
Is
What?
it funny or is it?
No, because they can't fight for shit. Like they really.
But why are they
cannot
trying
fight.
to jump you though?
Because like we were on a breakup, whatever you call it. She considers breaks a breakup. I consider a break, but she made it though.
Okay.
And she got mad because she went through my phone, and I told someone that I don't love her no more.
Okay.
And so she fucking snapped, and her friends started trying to fight me and everything. And in the end, she lied about a miscarriage and many pregnancy scares, so that kind of fucked with me as well.
Yeah. Come on now.
She
You can't be
don't
doing
deserve a
that.
second chance. If what you're saying is true, she don't
Yeah.
deserve a second
You need to leave her alone for good.
Oh yeah, that's
She go here?
no, no, my god. If she went here, I would have to transfer because I cannot deal with that. Seeing her, if that's the case.
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
Are
that's
you
another.
gonna pay attention to red flags next time?
Of course,
Look,
I need to
that's
get
your
my-
lesson.
I need to build my mental health back. That's why
Yeah.
I can't get in a relationship without building that back up.
Yeah.
Big
Don't do that.
facts.
Don't bleed on the person that didn't cut you.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. When you do get in one, like your mental health has to be intact, and also like your insecurities. Like I feel like you can't
Please.
go into a relationship with insecurity.
I mean, you're gonna have
Cannot.
insecurities regardless. Like,
Yeah, but it's insecurity. Well, that ruins relationships. Being
It
insecure,
does.
bro. Because you just, I'm here with my friend. Who's that girl? Like it's my friend.
Yes.
But is that really an insecurity?
Oh, but that's
you.
definitely an
It is.
insecurity.
No, it's not.
Well,
That's
okay,
definitely-
what
How is that
you
not
had-
an
what if you
insecurity?
had a
It can
male
be
friend,
PTSD. It can be
and we were
PTSD.
like,
No. Okay.
what's his name? Like, who is he? Who are you hanging with? Like, what if we were like all on your back like
Yeah.
that?
I have a lot of female
Well, the
friends.
thing is like, right, I understand that, but I feel like you have to, that also goes back to honesty and transparency.
And past experiences.
If you're being like, oh, well, like, you know what I'm saying? It goes back to transparency, in my opinion. Because if I know, like, most of your friends and stuff, I'd be like, oh, like, she gonna be there? Oh, okay. But if it's like you starting to see something, then that's when it has to be different.
But what if you ain't gonna know all my friends?
Right, but you would let me know about that.
I got a question.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm like, look, I'm gonna be with my friend later. Just let you know.
Yeah, we'd be like, who is she?
I'll tell you her name, but other than that, you ain't gonna know.
Look, how long y'all know each other?
Okay.
Okay, that's going too much. That's
Yeah,
No,
going
I'm
too
just
much.
joking. I'm just joking.
No, she not. She serious.
No, I am.
She's
In a
serious.
way.
She dead
In a
serious.
way. No,
She
in a
dead
way.
serious.
No,
You gotta
because
realize
I should
every
know.
joke has a hint of truth. in
That's
it.
for real.
Right, no, I mean, I don't know. I feel like with my guy friends, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's so and so. Like you would probably know about most of my.
Yeah,
guy
but you're not gonna know all of them.
Right, but how many? Okay, no.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
Look, I.
when you say friends, you mean like best friends or like?
No, I just mean associates.
Okay,
Oh, if it's like that, then that's not like.
that's to me associates. You can't. There's no way. I don't even know all. That's too much.
I mean,
I got a lot of associates.
I have a lot of associates.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell everybody. You can't tell that person everybody you know. But I'm saying it goes back to transparency.
Right.
Well, go ahead to trust. Do you actually trust that person though?
Yeah. And your insecurity can make you not trust them, just because you insecure.
Big facts.
A lot of times that's how it be. Girls be so insecure for no reason. Guys too, especially guys.
Guys, too.
Guys are some insecure
Guys
jokers.
are
I'm trying to tell you,
worse.
guys are very insecure.
Guys are worse.
Who's that? Oh, okay.
He was looking at you. I don't like that. Stuff like that.
Okay, I'm bringing a question. How you feel about having friends of the opposite gender, just in general,
Friends of the opposite gender.
I mean, they're
in a
friends.
relationship?
Yeah, they're friends. Sometimes you go cancel my friend. Just come date.
I don't like it when it's like, oh, that's like my sister, because I feel like you have to investigate. That you have to investigate that. No, I'm being serious.
Okay, sometimes happen
because
now.
Yeah.
sometimes, some incest. If that's your real sister, don't do that.
Jeez.
No, it'd be like that. I know niggas that
I'm
be
just
calling
saying.
niggas their sister to be fucking.
Oh, it does.
I don't know
That's
yeah.
it be like that a lot of times.
That's what I'm saying. It comes down to really who it is, and if I meet them, it really comes down to if I meet them, do they respect me and my role that I have in your life? That's what it comes down to. And if they don't respect me, then how do I know? Sometimes it's not about. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be that person.
Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
It's sometimes it is about me trusting you, but it is about who you have around you.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'm not reading this right, but it's kind of like playing the big brother role. Like, kind of seeing who's good for you and shit, or who's
Well, no,
better
it's
around you.
no. I don't know how to explain it.
Here's the thing, man. I don't want it to be like where I can't have like friends of the opposite sex, or like you're the only person of the opposite sex that I associate with.
No, I don't think. I don't expect that of anyone.
Sound like you do.
No, I don't. I'm saying if you're like that's my best friend, that's my sister. I feel like if they don't respect me as your girlfriend, how do I know what y'all are doing?
Oh, they don't respect you.
That's what I'm talking about
The-
from that perspective.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As far as like close friends, like
Uh-huh.
best friend, sister, that type of stuff. As far as associates and stuff, I'm not keeping tabs on your life.
Yeah, for real.
Got too much stuff going on.
No, because a lot of girls do be like that. They be like calling you like, you need to answer the phone. I'm with my girlfriend. I'm your best friend. What?
Yeah, no.
That's
like,
different.
If you do stuff like that, that's what I'm.
That's a little
talking
different.
about.
That's when the best friend be really having a crush on the.
Yeah.
On the yes.
Yeah, that's how I be.
That's what I mean. I feel like we all kind of agree on the same.
Do you
thing.
feel like it's your partner's like responsibility to like help you with your insecurities, or no?
I mean,
If you
yes.
know, if you know your partner is low key insecure about certain things, then you need just be proactive with everything. Hey,
build them
I'm
up.
gonna be with so and so at this time. Just let you know. I'm here. I'm leaving. I'm about to go. Like you just be proactive with that, especially if you know they're like insecure.
Okay, when you see help, what do you mean by help?
That's all. That's what I took from it. Be proactive with it.
Well, I think if you think about insecurities, like you mean insecure about like what? You mean like insecure about just certain things?
Like even like the way a person, like even the way like that you look. Like, are we supposed to like help you insecurities in that way?
I feel
don't
like
know if I can help
that
you
kind
with
of it kind of goes of
I mean, I would try because
I'll try,
Yeah,
but
like if I'm gonna have a real connection with you, I have to build you up. You have to build me up. It's just
Yeah, my thing is like I try, but if you're gonna just keep doing it, like it's gonna get tiring after a while.
But that's what you realize when you talk to somebody. If you have to keep saying, no, you're pretty, and they're like, no, I'm not, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. And that's not my role to make you
Yeah.
feel that way. If you're like, oh my God, like, these pants or whatever, like, you know, it's like stuff like that, or I don't think I look good today. And I'm like, no, you look great, like, and all that stuff. Like, that, I feel like correcting, like, their self-doubt, like, their self, like,
Mm-hmm.
like talking down to themselves. I feel like that's something that is the only way you can help them with their insecurities. But you can't fix something for them.
back
Like-
to controlling. Oh my bad.
I'm sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
You were
I
saying?
was like back to controlling because we kind of skipped over that and went to my little story. Then we,
Yeah.
yeah, back to controlling. Yes.
Oh, we're going back to controlling.
Yeah.
Okay, control.
Oh, you had something to say, Kim.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I thought you had something to say
Like,
about
like,
it.
if you're gonna revert back, we
My
think you
bad.
got something to say.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like it's a big difference because being in control and being controlling are two different things.
so what's in control?
In control is like kind of wearing the pants in a relationship, not necessarily like bullying or taking advantage of your power. It's more like being like the leader or the face. 'Cause
So what do you mean? What is the like role of someone wearing the pants in a relationship?
That depends on what you.
Like, just like I need an example because I need to figure out what that means to you.
Come back to me on that one. That's gonna be a minute.
It's gonna be
Because I don't know if that's really like a big deal. Like it's a big difference to me viewing it. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really big difference.
All right, what makes you think it's a big difference?
My thing is, I feel like a lot of people come into relationships and they don't fully love themselves.
Oh,
That's a problem.
That's
That
a
might be
huge problem. Because think about it, like if you don't fully love yourself, then you're expecting me as your partner to make you happy.
That's true.
I
So you
can't.
have
You
to-
shouldn't depend on nobody for your happiness.
that's true. You can
Right.
that person can make you happy.
They can make you happier, but
They,
even without
they
that,
make you happier.
yeah,
They-
even without that person, you should still be able to function.
you
as
can
a
find
happy person.
happiness in them,
Yeah.
but
But
they
not-
should not be the only source of your happiness.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing because like that's draining for the person that you're relying on.
It is.
See, the problem is people. They only the people are their source of happiness, and then when the person like leave or whatever, they don't have their happiness no more. So they put the key to their happiness in somebody else's pocket, and when you do that, it's never going.
It's not gonna work.
They're gonna be able to control whatever you happy about.
I really feel like that's a major issue in relationships nowadays.
Definitely.
But
For me, I feel like though, I think you have to utilize the talking stage because you would see that before
You would definitely
get
see that.
into a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and that I think the biggest problem in relationship is that you got into a relationship with someone that had 15 red flags,
Jesus.
and you only saw one,
That might
and
be-
then threw it out.
Oh, you definitely saw the other ones. You just wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention.
you
just
only
but
you only thought about one after.
but
like
she's so fine.
something.
That's
It's
how it
something
be.
wrong.
hey, another thing that I want to talk about is don't bring baggage from your last relationship into your new one.
That's the insecurities.
Well, I think too, you're just trying to make sure that that doesn't happen to you again. But I feel like
Yeah, but sometimes
you have to say, "Well, I'm not ready for a relationship because." But we need to stop just saying it. We need to start saying why. If you really care about the relationship with that person, because I'll be like, okay, whenever you get that straight, let me know. But like, we can be friends up until that point. But when some people are like, "Oh well, I'm not ready for a relationship," and then they think that we're upset that they don't want a relationship. Well, we're just trying to be there for them as a friend to see if we can take it further.
Yeah.
But you like cut me off some sort of way.
girls always try to take it further.
Niggas too.
Yo, but like I feel like if you do sit there and like bring baggage into the to your new relationship, then like
It's gonna play out the same way your old relationship played out. That's how I feel about
I
it.
mean, yeah, that. But you're not giving that new person a fair chance then.
That is true.
But
as
that
well.
goes back to talking.
It does. It always goes back
So
to
you
talking.
think every relationship should start with a talking stage then?
I'm not
believe
jumping.
so.
I'm not jumping into relationships no more.
That shit is stupid.
That's just me. That's completely idiotic.
I
like,
need
it's like
to-
literally like signing a contract that you didn't read. It's
So-
just, that's just like
I need to.
So it's a business.
no.
No, I need
It's an
to.
analogy. It's an analogy. Okay. Quick question. How do you feel about dating outside the race? Do you find that as betrayal or what?
Betrayal.
No.
I mean, I know some people that find it as betrayal.
I mean, I personally don't do it. Just don't sell out the race. As long as you don't sell out the race, you're
about
good.
who you like. Because it's not about who you like. It's about you wanting to defend why you like what you like. Because for me, it's offensive when you're like, "Oh, I like this race because black girls do this."
Yeah.
That's the problem. We don't care
And
who
vice
you
versa.
like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I
If
like
you try to disrespect,
Like what you like.
I don't like this because no,
Just say I like it because I just like it.
And that goes back to
Right.
selling out your race.
right.
You just don't sell out your
Like
race.
what you like.
But this was fun.
All right, well, this is the end of the first episode of the Reality Roundtable podcast. I'm Jonathan Brown, and thank you for joining us.